This is.
Oh no! You tore the bumper off!
This is my car. It's a Toyota 100 that's been remade to look like an FJ60. Never been much of a car guy, but when I saw these old Toyotas, I kind of fell in love with them.
I still really like this car, like, it looks good.
People kept saying they're too big for Tokyo, but hey, no problem so far. So I was given the opportunity to go off-road with it. I had no idea what to expect, but I was so excited. Spoilers, it didn't go so great.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is actually...
It actually went amazing.
Good morning! Going off-roading today with the Toyota. Got a couple people joining as well. I'm very excited for it. It should be really fun. We got a 2-hour drive ahead of us, so let's go. All right, here we are. Intense.
This off-roading track had a bunch of different obstacles and rated different stars based on how difficult they were. What could possibly go wrong? We started off with me taking off in the first track.
All right, let's go, boys. Already? Wait, where's he? All right, let's go, boys.
What could possibly go wrong? We started off with me taking off in the first track.
All right, let's go, boys. Already? Wait, where's he going?
This is it. It feels like little kids playing with their toy cars.
Yeah.
Oh!
Go slower.
Sorry. Go faster. Oh yeah, you gotta go faster.
No, don't go
fast.
Oh my fucking god! I can't see where we're going. That's the point.
We're in the trees.
Okay, I'm gonna
Wait.
yeah, definitely go slow. Try to be as gentle as possible. This is. Whoa!
Oh,
is it back into the car gone? We're good.
Yeah, fucking go.
I'm not even driving, it's just like sliding.
Fuck, that's incredible.
Okay, we got a center, we're gonna die. You're alright,
Yeah,
we are gonna
die. Not crazy fast.
God.
Whoa!
Fuck yeah.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Oh, here comes the fucking Oh my god!
Time to clear up window. Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Hey, how you going? Oh wait, he's on the other team.
Five seconds left. Ambush set. Stay clear. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Oh shit. They're hanging on the
Where is
windows,
he?
by the way. They're hanging on the windows.
On windows, alright.
Yeah. Don't go there.
Sick, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, one here. Got one. I'm going for the interrogation.
Drag out. Less good. Loading mag.
Going upstairs. On me. Nice. Interrogation.
Op Op 4, last stop standing.
Knife him, knife him, knife him.
Bitch is downstairs.
Op 4 eliminated.
Oh.
Secure the bomb.
Swapping mags!
What the fuck?
Bomb location has been compromised.
Loading mag!
EDD mounted. Vector ready to activate. Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion.
All reinforced!
Op 4 has located a bomb. Shields ready. Activate jammer.
They're on me, out here.
No one this side. No one is this side.
Box pushing here, stairs. Fuck me. How did the box see me?
Hostiles detected.
Alright.
They're
Rage
above
Fred,
us.
you need help?
There's no one in the garage. Bob just broke the hatch. They're all on me. That's box in.
Open the hatch.
Sledges inside. Sledges inside.
Last operator standing.
Oh, shit, nigga.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Yeah, now stop. No, slow. Slow. Slow.
Whoa! That's literally a fucking theme park ride.
He said later we'll do more advanced stuff. I thought that was the advanced stuff.
No single diamond. Up next is double
Locate a bomb.
We of course took turns, everyone got to try. It's way scary in the back.
Woo! No hands! Motherfucker! God, no, wait, right! Turn right!
That's a good
Turn right!
Be advised your drone has located a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds. insertion in 5 seconds. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Get the fuck off my goddamn lawn, boy.
Drone activated.
They're watching through the balcony upstairs. Can't see it.
Yeah, this is risky.
Lion, can you run?
And ring him.
Deploying code.
Kev's in elevator. Yeah, they're lying. If you didn't run.
Ring him again.
Activating override.
That face on that.
No longer in
Zami's in the room to your right.
one friendly.
Fuck. I hit him, he's up help. Bro, my fucking pass block keeps cooking, what the fuck?
On two. Jump down.
Yellow.
He's coming
yellow,
towards you, Spanish. Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
That's it, man. Couldn't do much. It's too up.
Wow, that's all I can fucking say. These guys are sweaty as fuck.
I can smell the Rexona from the spawn.
Oh, that's so cool.
So on the V-Grow obstacle, it's really difficult to not hit your back bumper on the way out. I hit it, but it's my car, so it's okay. But
The top frag on their team got bronze for one.
What?
Bronze and one.
What?
This,
I've been playing this game since 2018.
seconds.
I've never played a single game of rank.
Drone has located a bomb. 5 seconds to go.
Fuck that shit.
You found a bomb.
We have failed.
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
Hey, can't say lady anymore, mate.
Oh yeah, that's right, I might offend someone. So what? Nothing happens.
I know, right?
IQ, are you droning the garage?
it was clear. Like, tight right.
Oh,
straight
yes.
and- yeah.
Someone blow hatch here on
There's no footsteps.
my ping. Ping's not working. Fuck's sake. This bug is annoying.
Can
Scanning. I'm in and you're welcome.
Nice. Oh,
they're above us, above us. Watch out behind you. Behind you, Blitz, behind you.
Located an enemy.
Deploying code.
One dead.
Diffuser is no longer in
What's Matt? Fuck's sake, got me. Thanks, dude. I'm gonna plant.
The diffuser is now secured.
Oh, you plant. I'll cover.
Yeah, get the plant down, just watch. I'm gonna put a claymore behind it.
Diffuser is online and active.
Flames
Last
on the
operator
diffuser.
standing.
Drop touch. Dead.
Good shit.
Friendly mission successful.
I bugged out. Watch this dumb shit.
Alright, clutch round, here we go. Still on attack. Oh, fuck. Can't believe I haven't even got a fucking single kill this game. This is the round, boys. This is the round. This is where we show them what we're made of. And I know, Dairy, I know how cracked you are, bro. Fucking that last game you played. Holy shit.
Oh, one put a there. From that minute, I'm at a predicament. Do I stay up all night, play games and clean the house, or do I sleep for a few hours and clean the house?
Downstairs, same location.
Yeah, basement. They
I have no idea what to do.
Castle and
10 seconds before
what's the one with the close the fucking guards? Legion.
Same. Yeah.
Legion and Castle. Yeah.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Watch out, fucking smoked on the, like, rush, like run. This is clear.
I can just break it open. Don't use your breach round, don't waste it. No one's there pushing you anyway. Just break it normally.
Garage is clear, by the way. I would like some cover.
Step. I can't see any cut here. The castle's inside, but there's some kind of above stairs, so.
There we go.
Bring it.
Drone going out. Flashbang.
Bring him again.
Must recover the diffuser.
The zombies in vault. Entrance.
Yep.
One op 4 remaining.
Nice, I know. Hang on.
Good shit, good shit.
This is near somewhere.
Breaching their firewall.
Jackals, scan for feet.
Yeah. I'm trying. Yeah, in there.
One
Oh,
friendly
stairs
operator
behind us.
remaining.
On the stairs.
To your right.
What the
How
fuck?
did that claymore not kill him? There's a claymore right there. It's
That's
all
so
good.
weird. I don't know how. Yeah, it's pretty weird, but I have no idea why you didn't plan.
Do you want to play a Steam?
That's what I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't plan either.
There was a fucking claymore right there.
Yeah,
plant thing.
Should have planted, and we could have won the game. I don't know.
Kevin, I'll never forgive this.
Hey, wait. Shh. I need to concentrate. Oh, he got it! He got it! He got it! Kevin, he got it! You just ripped the bumper.
Nothing. There we go.
Next up, we got to ride with one of the professional drivers, and oh boy, that was wild.
Wow. These guys are crazy. That was the wildest ride ever. You're next. I'm shocked. I'm actually terrified. I'm less impressed by your driving feelings. That was S tier.
Wow. After that horrifying experience, we took one more lap and...
Your drone has found a bomb. Ten seconds. 5 seconds to go. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Come here. Come here.
You have dropped the diffuser.
They're all gonna rush. Get the diffuser.
Last stop standing.
Please let me get the ace.
Down to one
Fuck.
friendly.
The issue's below you. What are you doing? Go. Down the stairs. They're watching the camera.
The diffuser has been secured.
That
15 seconds left.
wrong way. Oh my fucking god.
10 seconds remaining.
Good luck, bro. Good fucking luck.
5 seconds.
On your right. On your right. On your right. What the
Op
fuck?
4 eliminated all friendly.
Bro, what are you doing?
We saw this mud pile.
Keep going, keep right.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
We got the thumbs up to go through it.
We got the sunset.
Roll up your window, Will.
No.
Oh no! Oh!
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb. Be advised your drone has located a bomb. Seconds before insertion. 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. You have dropped the diffuser. The diffuser has been recovered. Cover the diffuser. Op 4 last operator standing. The diffuser has been secured. Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Alright, this is a picture moment.
Oh no. Oh fuck. What? He wants a picture.
Oh.
Honestly, I felt really embarrassed by this.
What have I done?
The car out, which is a terrible idea because I never done anything like that either before.
Oh my god. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god!
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Why the fuck did you not ping them, bro? You're watching the cam. They're on side, by the way.
One friendly operator remaining. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
So stupid. Alright, anyone watching the stream, I gotta go get some food. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Very strong toe strap.
That's what it's for. We need to ruin 3 cars. Alright, we have one other option, I guess. Good job, keep going. Yeah, keep going. That's...
We kept trying so many times. I couldn't tell what I was doing. I honestly didn't think we were gonna get it out.
How's it going, Felix?
I have no idea.
But we kept trying and it looks like we were making some progress.
Did it happen again? No.
God.
It did not look like that. Oh, Kevin! Stop.
Just assess the damage.
What?
Oh my god.
It looks like a chocolate cake. It did not look like that. Oh, Kevin! Stop.
Just assess the damage.
What?
Assess the damage.
Might need to heal up a bit.
We'll fix it. No problem.
We gave her a clean and then it was time to head back home.
Good splash.
Big thanks to Alan, Kevin, and Will for joining me, and of course Flex for setting this up. They're the ones that sell the Toyotas. I don't think I ever would have done this if it weren't for their invitation, so yeah. And don't worry, she's fixed now. They took care of it. Maybe you're cringing because we totally wrecked the cars. I'm usually really precious about my stuff, but it was so fun to just, I don't know, be a kid and just mess around for a day. I loved it. Such a great memory, and I'm so glad I'm able to share it with you guys. Thanks for watching this video. That's it.
Hi everyone, it's Quickie Baby, and the day is here. I am finally in World of Tanks. That's right, after dedicating myself to this game for 10 years, Wargaming have done me the greatest of honors and immortalized me as a commander inside their game that I have loved for a decade. And I'm proud to announce that you are going to be able to get the Commander 2 with custom voice acting on not only the EU server, the NA server, and the Asia 2 times completely for free over the next couple of months through watching my Twitch streams. In today's video, I'm going to show off the custom voice acting, give you a little bit of behind the scenes of how the Commander came to fruition, and let you know exactly how you can be able to get Quickie Baby inside the game. So firstly, let me clarify that community contributors, content creators, whatever you want to call us, going into the game is nothing new. It's been happening for the last couple of years. However, I didn't want to participate in the event until 2 conditions were met. 1, it was easily achievable by players irrelevant of what tier they played, not just the tier 10 players. And secondly, I wasn't willing to do it until it was available worldwide on all of the servers. Because a third of my audience play on the NA server, and a good proportion are playing on the Asia server as well. And so I didn't want to just make it an EU exclusive. So I'm happy that I held out, and thank you very much to Wargaming for recognizing the international community that I've had for 10 years. And I didn't want to leave anyone out about it. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I give to you Quickie Baby in World of Tanks.
Ugh, what a terrible map for this tank.
Okay, already blaming the map that they're playing. That is truly a Quacky Baby thing to do, to be honest. But to be fair, considering I'm playing in the Object 140, there's not really a bad map for this tank in the entire game. Now, I have custom voice acting for every event inside the game, so...
And another one! Oh, baby! That's a fire.
That is a fire! That EBR is getting absolutely toasty, as you may or may not hear me say. Of course, trying to get these events is kind of rare for some of them.
Better, closer, warmer.
It's so surreal to hear me inside the game. It really is. I had quite a lot of fun on the streamer yesterday, I have to admit, as we see this platoon rushing down the eastern flank. Just double taking when I actually say something, and then the commander reacts a little bit after me. And we ended up saying the same thing.
Yeah, not good. Better find a weak point.
Wait, you better find a weak point, yeah. I definitely tried to sneak a few things in that a few of you might notice.
Easy money.
Easy money indeed. Let's see if we can get some more damage in here. Oh.
That was a great shot.
Well, thank you, Quickie Baby. I know it was a good shot.
Better, closer, warmer.
More shots, please. Yeah, keep it going.
And another one.
And another one. Okay, DJ Quacky Babs. Yeah, keep it up.
Easy money.
It's so weird hearing myself almost compliment.
That bounced?
That did bounce, you're right. It's almost as if I was surprised. It's very weird hearing me compliment myself. I don't know what this is like to watch. Are two Quickie Babies better than one? I don't know. Possibly. Maybe it's just a whole new level of awful. Anyway, hello, Mr. Posh.
And another one.
Yeah, more shots, please. Come on. Don't let it get close. Kill it quickly.
That was a great shot.
It was. It was right at the capote. It was beautiful.
And another one. Oh, snap. That looked painful.
So when you do vanquish your opponents, he does have quite a lot of sass. And so I hope you're all going to enjoy the sass. It was quite challenging to try and pick the voice lines, because I wanted it to be, should we say, fun. But if you did it so it was too much fun, I think it would be a little bit too much. So it was about trying to find the right amount of balance, where it was fun, but hopefully not annoying. And do let me know in the comments if you've already played around with the commander, how you feel like I've done. Have I made it fun? I hope I've made it fun. I'm hoping that I've made it fun. Oh, come on, Mr. T124, we can get you.
That was a great shot.
Great shot indeed, Uncle Quacky Babs. See if we can get another one into the M4.
Better, closer, warmer.
Come on, let's get another kill. Oh, low roll. Ah, it was a low roll. That's unfortunate. I've done 5,700 damage in 3.5 minutes here. I too can promise you that if you get a Quickie Baby Commander, you too will do 6,000 damage in 3 minutes in all of your games. To be fair, I'm playing on the test server where this commander was first available. Come on, let's get some more kills. Come on, there's got to be some kills about, right? There's got to be some kills about. See if we can get this T124.
That was a great shot.
It was. More shots, more great shots, Uncle Quacky Babs. That wasn't a kill. He was so impressed that at the low roll that I think he just shut up. Oh god, interrupting myself is so weird. 7,000 damage now in 4 minutes. A low roll though, so many low rolls. This isn't meant to be in the script.
A predictable outcome.
It was. It was not. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Okay. Rock and roll. GG. And there you have it. The premiere for YouTube of Quickie Babyception. One Quickie Baby plus another Quickie Baby. But of course, it's not only when times are good that QB has some things to say. Take this for example.
Let's go, dude!
Finish off the EBR, but oh dear, I feel like I've angered the Minotauro, and ignore the overlays. That's because I'm on the test server, I guess. Bit of a weird one. Hopefully we can manage to finish off this T-100 LT, but with an Italian tank destroyer about to breathe fire down my neck here, I'm not feeling too happy about this. And what does QB say when things go wrong?
Oh, man. We were so greedy.
Yeah, to be fair, we were pretty greedy there, Quacky Babs. It feels pretty weird when I die in World of Tanks, let alone when I die where my commander is also telling me that I'm greedy. He has got a few other things, like this Twitch highlight.
That was a great shot.
Oh, nice.
What a shame. What a crying shame. At least they can now go and pick a better tank.
Alright, now you can see exactly how sassy the Quickie Baby Commander inside the game can be. Now I'm going to let you know exactly how you can get your hands on it. So firstly, if you're not an active World of Tanks player and you haven't played the game for the last 30 days and the idea of having a Quacky Baby in the game entices you back to the battlefield, then you can use the code 4X3E Quickie Baby, and that will instantly give you the commander. It will also
Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Warships with Rear Admiral Jingles in more ways than one. By now you've probably already heard the news that I am finally available as a playable captain in World of Warships. If you don't already have me, all you have to do is click the link down below in the video description, which will take you to the relevant article on your regional World Warships portal where you can activate the mission, which will unlock me as a captain for your British warships once you've earned 10,000 base experience. I understand, of course, that several of you are less than happy that you cannot have the mighty Admiral Jingles commanding warships of lesser nations. I'm afraid that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Or is it?
Morning, men. Starboard 10, round the buoy and back again.
What dark sorcery is this? That's quite clearly a destroyer of the Imperial Japanese Navy. Jingles, have you colonized Japan now? Well, sort of yes and sort of no. You see, while you can't actually put me physically in command of anything other than a British warship, once you've unlocked me, all you have to do is go to your in-game voice settings and select the mighty Jingles from the available list of national voiceover mods, and you can have me barking out orders and getting stuff wrong, regardless of the nationality of the ship that you happen to be sailing. So even all of you weebs, like Spitfire X-250 here in the Japanese Tier 9 gunboat destroyer, the Kitakaze, can enjoy the dubious pleasure of having me telling them what to do and getting things wrong in the heat of battle. What do you mean getting things wrong, Jingles? Ah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? Thanks to everybody who supported the hashtag #MakeJinglesCrapAgain movement. Oh, you know what? No spoilers. I mean, most of you probably know what to expect by now. But we'll just wait for it to happen. I think that's probably the most fun way of doing it. I mean, depending on which Twitch streams you've been watching, the cat's probably out of the bag by now. But let's just say it's pretty common knowledge that I am known for occasionally, every now and then, once in a blue moon, misidentifying the odd ship or tank here and there. Ooh, Changmu, Pan-Asian Tier 9 destroyer. In my opinion, way better than the Pan-Asian Tier 10 destroyer, the Yu Yang. A formidable opponent. But the Kitakaze can take it in a gunfight. The issue, of course, is what about his friends? Well, they appear to be occupied. Changmu gave his position away and is continuing to give his position away by shooting at the Mogador. The Mogador's French. doesn't have a smokescreen generator, so they're probably going to keep shooting at the Mogador. So, yeah, what's the worst that could... Oh shit, they're not just shooting at the Mogador. Not quite, no. Alright, slight miscalculation there, but he had an exit strategy in case it all went wrong. Not just the smoke generator, but also the island here, just in case somebody on the enemy team decided to pop a radar. So he lost a little health, but the Chungmu lost a lot more. It's all good. The Chungmu just learned the hard way that you don't rush forward right at the start of a battle in a destroyer and immediately start blazing away with your guns at the first thing that you see, unless you either have a rock-solid exit strategy, like Spitfire did, or you know for a fact that you're not about to come under fire from half of the enemy fleet. Well, I say he learnt it the hard way. The fact that he's still doing it in a Tier 9 destroyer is probably a fairly solid indicator that he's never really going to learn not to do that. Spitfire popping his torpedo reload booster there. The Kitakaze is very much a gunboat. It has lots and lots and lots of 100mm guns. And it only has the one torpedo launcher, but it is a big torpedo launcher that can put 6 torpedoes in the water at once. And for those opportunities when you absolutely definitely have to try to be the USS Benham, it has the torpedo reload booster, which allows you to put another 6 torpedoes into the water very, very quickly. Although it does have quite a long cooldown. This ship very much relies on its guns rather than its torpedoes, but don't discount the torpedoes because they do hit kind of hard. I mean, the Alsace over there has 44% torpedo damage reduction, and that torpedo still clobbered him with only one hit for 14,000 damage. But it's the guns. 8 100mm rifles with a terrifying, as you can see, rate of fire. Now, because they're only 100mm guns, when these ships were first introduced, the high explosive shells were such low caliber that you often had to switch to armor-piercing shells to penetrate the armor of destroyers the same tier as you. And the high explosive shells were all but useless, other than for starting fires against cruisers and battleships, and you could only really do consistent damage with your armor-piercing, providing the target wasn't angled. So this meant that you either had to invest in the IFHE skill or actually think about what you were doing when you were playing an Akazuki, a Kitakaze or a Harugumo, and of course people don't like having to think about what they're doing. So wargaming gave Japanese destroyers armed with 100mm guns increased high explosive armor penetration, which meant of course that all of those Akazuki, Kitakaze and Harugumo captains who had invested points in the IFHE skill suddenly had guns that could melt through the 32mm armour plating on battleships like the Alsace over there. Which is why Spitfire was almost certainly rubbing his hands in glee when he realised that he had an Alsace to shoot at from the safety and concealment of the island over there. Now he's creeping up on the Lion. His torpedoes are almost ready to go, as is his torpedo reload booster. And speaking of torpedoes, well, the Lion didn't launch those, which almost certainly means that the enemy Z-46, and yep, there he is. I mean, the smoke screen was a bit of a giveaway as well. And it's here that we see Spitfire suddenly switch to widespread torpedoes. It's a bit ambitious, isn't it? I mean, yeah, you put 6 torpedoes into the water at once, but if you want to hit the Lion, because he's reversing and moving very slowly and predictably, surely you would go for the narrow spread. And yeah, if the Lion was the only target that he was hoping to hit with the torpedoes, that would make sense, but he's on a bit of a fishing expedition. He's hoping to catch the Z-46 as well.
Well, that didn't completely suck.
Some possibly extremely sarcastic words of encouragement there from a captain on the enemy team, also delivered in my voice, which is what will happen if you activate me, once you've unlocked me at least, as your national voiceover mod. The Lion over there is in all kinds of trouble. He can't possibly turn, otherwise he's going to get broadside to a Georgia's 18-inch guns. But the Georgia has failed to take into account the extremely angry smokescreen right behind the Lion over there. And he's just running at the Z-46's torpedoes. And that, of course, has given the Lion a fighting chance against the Georgia, and he wastes no time whatsoever in exploiting it. Now, this could be a little risky here, but we definitely don't want that Lion to either start healing or escape entirely, so Spitfire decides it's definitely worth the risk. Which means this is probably the part you've all been waiting for.
We've sunk an Allied destroyer.
Really, Jingles? Because it kind of looked like an enemy battleship to everybody else. You see, this is the kind of thing that was really missing from the first iteration of the Captain Jingles voice pack. Because I'm nothing if not famous for occasionally getting things wrong. Occasionally, you know, not all the time. It's not like I make a habit out of it or anything. And originally, all I wanted them to do was to mix up some of the voice lines. When you spot an enemy destroyer, Jingles might say, "We've spotted an enemy destroyer, cruiser, battleship, or aircraft carrier." You know, things like that. Well, Wargaming kind of had a bit of a hold my beer moment. And to be honest, I kind of like it. I mean, I can't honestly say I'm unhappy with the results. So happy I'm going to shut up now and let my in-game voice give you the commentary for the next few seconds.
Smoke generator started. We've destroyed an allied battleship. We've sunk an allied cruise smokescreen set. Engine boost deactivated.
So, multiple points of contention there. In fact, I think that the only thing that I got right in that brief interlude was the fact that the Izumo was a battleship. Other than that, pretty much working as intended. Oh, Z-46 managed to get some torpedoes away. Just a minor nudge on the throttle should be enough. Careful not to stray outside of the smokescreen. No, we're all good. Although avoiding the torpedoes did momentarily force Spitfire to leave the cap circle, so he's just cautiously backing up again while having himself some happy farming time on the Georgia and the Jean Bart over there. Oh, the Georgia just took a big hit from something. Not Spitfire, of course. I mean, I say happy farming time, and I'm sure he'd much rather be shooting the Jean Bart because of the 32mm plating. But he couldn't stay inside the smoke and the cap circle and hit the Jean Bart from where he was, so he had to make do with the Georgia. The Georgia's down now, taken out by the friendly Lion, who's bow-tanking both of them, and actually in a pretty good position because he can't be shot at by the Musashi over there. And he's not doing it alone, of course. Both the Georgia and the Jean Bart were exposing themselves to crossfire from over here, while the Lion is just sitting there taking it and doing a remarkably good job. He's actually going to finish this encounter, not this battle, but this encounter with I think 2.5 million damage tanked, and is going to be the source of so much salt from some of the enemy players. Ah, Buffalo, radar cruiser, yeah. It'd be really nice if that thing was either dead or forced to run away. And not just for Spitfire's benefit, the friendly Mogador up to the north can't really do anything with that Buffalo there, and if not for the Buffalo, the Mogador would be in a great position to sweep around to the north and catch the enemy team in a crossfire. Oh, hello. Is that a smokescreen I see? I'm pretty sure there was a Musashi there a moment ago, and Musashis don't come with smokescreen generators. Do you perhaps think that maybe, just maybe, that's where the enemy Utiloi is? Widespread torpedo time. Torpedo reload booster? Is he going to go for it, or is he going to rely on the 6 torpedoes? I think it would make sense to pump another 6. Yeah, he's going for it. He's using the torpedo reload booster. Given the area that smokescreen covers, it's not entirely surprising that he's going to double down on his bet. Question is, can he do it in time to save the Iowa, who is giving broadside to the Musashi? Actually, if you look at the torpedoes that just, well, one of them hit the Iowa, they came from straight ahead of the Iowa, not from the smokescreen where Spitfire is gambling the Utiloi is, which must mean that the Iowa is facing in that direction in order to avoid Benham torpedoes. Speaking of which, 2 torpedo hits on the Musashi. Can we get a third? Yes, just not on the Musashi.
We've sunk an allied aircraft carrier.
Yes, that's right, Jingles. You've sunk an allied aircraft carrier. That would be the world-famous Japanese Utiloi class aircraft carrier. Well done. Now shut up and see if you can sink the equally world-famous American Musashi class destroyer. I don't know, maybe. Did he set a fire? He did not set a fire. Somebody else is going to have to finish off the Musashi. The Lion is still alive. He's been having a great game. He fought the Jean Bart and the Georgia to a standstill. He's still fighting the Jean Bart and he's just sunk the Musashi. Have a medal. In fact, have 2, because they're quite small. Spitfire's got his sights set on that Jean Bart now, of course, because, well, you know, French battleship, 32mm plating. Om nom 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 nom. This is one of the downsides, of course, of the Kitakazi. I mean, it has an engine boost, and he is using it, but it's not a particularly fast destroyer. And the Jean Bart can be an extremely fast battleship. He is in range, though. He just has to clear line of sight. Smoke ready to go? Yep, smoke is ready to go. Now, if you could pop that smoke screen in a line between the Jean Bart and the Lion is probably sufficiently far away that he could fire through the smoke without being spotted as well. And even if Spitfire isn't specifically planning to do that, he's more or less in a straight line between the Lion and the Jean Bart anyway. So the Lion should be able to take advantage of any smoke screen that Spitfire drops in the next minute or so. But I think that before Spitfire commits, there are a couple of things that he wants to know. He doesn't really need to worry about the Buffalo. He's up to the north being chased by an Alsace and a Mogador. But the enemy team do still have a Missouri. And the Missouri has radar too. Plus, you don't just want to get in range of the Jean Bart, stop, pop smoke and start shooting at him, because the Jean Bart can haul ass and get out of range of your guns. Oh, there's the Missouri, so that answers that question. If you're going to start shooting at the Jean Bart, you need to be as close as you possibly can, ideally within inside the cap circle, before you slow, pop your smoke, and start unloading with these 100mm guns, to maximise the amount of time that you have guns on target. Now would be a pretty good time. He's inside the cap circle, he's popped smoke, he's slowing, he's too far away to be radared by either the Missouri or the Buffalo. He's capping, the Jean Bart has just left the cap circle, and he's going to be under fire for so long at this kind of range that there is absolutely no way whatsoever he's going to survive this encounter, even if he pops a heel. The amount of fire coming in, not just from Spitfire, although the amount of fire coming in from Spitfire alone is terrifying enough, but he's not the only one shooting at him. He's on fire, he's burning, he's just getting pummeled into oblivion. It's just a question of who's going to claim the kill. Although it looks like the friendly Jean Bart is going for a ram on the Missouri. If he thinks he's about to die anyway, that wouldn't be a terrible trade. There's the high caliber award. And there's the kill and the Kraken.
We've destroyed an allied battleship.
Go home, Jingles, you're drunk. I love that they've done this. And yet, the Missouri and the friendly Jean Bart have rammed each other. That just leaves the Buffalo, who's right up there to the north, and thanks to an expertly timed radar from the friendly Buffalo.
We're winning. Trying not to do anything stupid.
Thank you for those kind words of encouragement, Jingles. We will do our best to try to not disappoint you. But yes, thanks to an expertly timed radar from the friendly Buffalo, there's the enemy Benham, who is zigging and zagging and bobbing and weaving like a man possessed, and doing a remarkably good job of it. That radar's not going to last forever. Yep, it's expired. The Benham's made it out of there, and he is definitely going to make a fight of this. Now, I'm not going to go so far as to say that the odds are in the Benham's favour. They're definitely not, but, well, followers of this channel won't have to cast their memories back too far to remember what a Benham that's being pursued is capable of doing when it's in the hands of a decent player. 16 torpedo launchers, a very short reload. That ship can put 32 torpedoes in the water at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to World of Warships with Rear Admiral Jingles, and today we have a battle submitted by Kelorn of the World of Warships podcast, and today, for our viewing pleasure, he is sailing in the... Yes, Kelorn is in the mighty, mighty Yamato. Oh, this can be good. Now, his team do have the battleship advantage. They have one extra tier 8 over the enemy team. The enemy team have the destroyer advantage here on the Shatter map. They have one extra Tier 9, the Fletcher. And the Fletcher is a very, very good destroyer. And when you're on a map like Shatter, which is basically just lots and lots and lots of little islands and all kinds of places for destroyers to lurk in ambush, so if you're in a battleship on this map, you pretty much need to be absolutely positive that you know what is or is not on the other side of one of these islands before you go getting too close to it. Battleships on Shatter tend to like to stick to the open sea, where they can see what's coming. Speaking of seeing what's coming, take a look down at the minimap, specifically Kalorn's surface detection range in the Yamato. He's managed to get it down to 13.5 kilometers. He's obviously running with the concealment expert skill, as well as the stealth module. And you can see that his guns have a range of 26.6 kilometers, and that's before he uses the spotter aircraft that the Yamato comes equipped with, which extends the range of his main batteries by a further 20%. Hang on a minute, does that mean the Yamato can actually stealth fire? Well, no, not really. Well, it can, but it's only going to get the first shot off under ideal circumstances, because when he does fire these monstrous 18.1-inch guns, biggest guns in the game, his surface detection range skyrockets to 27.3 kilometers, and, well, here on Shatter, that's basically the whole map. So, there's nothing subtle about the Yamato when she starts firing her guns. However, under ideal circumstances, it does mean that he should at least be able to get into position to deliver his first broadside undetected. And when you're firing these 18.1-inch guns, that first broadside can often be all that you need. Atago over there, spotted, sees a Yamato unloaded him, and I suspect his life just flashed in front of his eyes. But, well, he gets lucky. Those missed. He, of course, has not spotted the Akizuki up front, who's firing torpedoes at him, and instead he starts unloading at Kalorn's Yamato. The Atago is about to discover what happens if you're the first ship spotted in a Tier 10 battle, particularly if you happen to be a Tier 8 cruiser, and you're giving your side to a whole bunch of targets. Oh, hello, New Orleans, Atago, who's he going to go for? Is he going to go for the New Orleans, the Atago, perhaps the Montana that's appeared behind him? Atago, blissfully unaware that he's about to get torpedoed, making it easy for everybody. Who's going to kill him? Is it going to be the torpedoes? Is it going to be the Yamato? It's neither. It's the North Carolina. Oh well. It's not much consolation for the Atago, but I do feel that Kalorn was robbed of a kill there. Still, never mind. He's now got the island between himself and the guns of all those enemy ships, which means that, well, they can still lob shells over the island, but they're unlikely to hit anything important, not with the island in the way, and they have to settle for some over-penetrating superstructure hits. And, oh, hello Mr. Gearing, and hello Mr. Kagero, 2 enemy destroyers spotted, so we're definitely not going to be turning to port around the side of this island and getting closer than we need to those 2 destroyers. Instead, we're going to go for the Montana, who is showing an uncomfortably large amount of ankle, and he's going to pay the price. Yep, that is one hell of a paddling. 42,000 damage with 2 Citadel penetrations, and he's probably not feeling too happy about that, because that's armor-piercing damage, and you can only recover 10% of that with your damage repair consumable. So most of that damage is going to stick, and he is not going to be too pleased with that. Oh, hello. He can get some more shots out. Now the Montana disappeared, but that did look pretty good anyway. And yep, there are the Kagero's torpedoes. Yay, another Citadel. And once again, this is all armor-piercing damage. It's not high explosive damage. It's not flooding. It's not fire damage. Battleship damage repair can recover 100% of that kind of damage. Armor-piercing and Citadel damage, on the other hand, that tends to stick. So that Montana is probably feeling pretty upset around about now. The Montana came around the side of the island, realised the Yamato was still pointing his gun straight at him, immediately started turning the ship, learnt his lesson finally, and does manage to avoid a 3rd paddling.
Spent 10 minutes in queue.
From Kalorn's 18.1-inch guns, and takes minimal damage there, but there are more torpedoes coming in. And he spotted the torpedoes because there's nothing out there to spot them for him, because he's launched his spotter aircraft. He hasn't done it because he wants the extra 20% range on his main guns. All of these targets are well inside the range anyway.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Nothing can beat a ham cheese toasty. Ooh. Except for ham cheese croissant, though, they're fucking nuts. It's just essentially a toaster, but it's a croissant, not bread.
Drone has located a bomb. Ten seconds before insertion. 5 seconds before insertion. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Tracks released. Track stingers in play.
Serious trial.
One friendly operator remaining. We have been eliminated.
Anyway, but they did manage to detect the torpedoes on the way in, which means with all that advance warning, there's no way they're ever going to hit him. Those two destroyers, the Gearing and the Kagero, they are not done with Cologne just yet, not by a long shot. You can see the spotter aircraft at the moment, it's on the unengaged side of the ship, and there aren't going to be any torpedoes coming from that direction, so until it completes its orbit and it gets around to the engaged side, he's pretty much just going to have to trust to luck and judgment, and hope that he doesn't run into any torpedoes. So far, Cologne has actually had it pretty easy. At the moment, there's only one ship targeting him. I'm not quite sure who it is. It could be one of the destroyers. Pay attention to the location of his spotter aircraft. At the moment, it's on the port side of the ship and it's about to pass ahead. Just got a glimpse of it there for a second as Cologne aims up some shots at this New Orleans. New Orleans disappears from view momentarily just as he fires the two forward gun batteries, but look at the spotter aircraft just passing over to the starboard side of the ship. And that turns out to be incredibly good timing because
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds. You must locate and defuse a bomb. Located a bomb.
Reloading! Cover me!
We'll drop the diffuser.
Clear the blast area!
The diffuser is now secured. One friendly operator remaining.
I knocked the Mozzie radio.
You're clear to push in radius.
Nah.
I'm depressed.
Watch the drone.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. We have been eliminated.
No way you got shot. How low is it?
I had 6 health, bro.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What did we just watch?
Here comes the Kagero's torpedoes. He's a persistent little bugger, I've got to give him that much. Killorn piles on the speed. Can't afford to be pulling any fancy manoeuvres now. That's going to slow him down. He's got to try to outrun the arc of these torpedoes. He gets another salvo off against the New Orleans. Is he going to make it? Yes, he's made it. And it's definitely the Kagero because the gearing just got spotted up ahead around the corner of that
Secure the
island.
area. Keep the bombs protected.
And now there's a increasing number of ships starting to target Killorn just as the cyclone closes in.
Wall reinforced!
Jammer ready.
What the shit?
I'll try. Deploying EDS. Worrying about grenades now.
10 seconds.
Changing knives.
5 seconds left. Increased surveillance on bombs. Op 4 has a diffuser.
Jammer ready. Swapping mag! Loading new mag.
Stepping barricade!
They're all on me, by the way.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Changing mags!
Absolute bullshit.
Spotting range is now decreased to 8 kilometers, and yet Killorn is still spotted, still detected, and the number of ships targeting him at ranges well in excess of the 8 kilometer spotting range keeps going up and up and up. It's the Kagero. He's inside 8 kilometers, but he's outside of his own detection range, and he's keeping Killorn lit up for all of these guys. Now that's an awful lot of ships shooting at Killorn, but so far it's mostly just been high explosive, and he has been set on fire, but he's got the fire prevention skills, so it's only the one fire mid-ships, even though it looks like two. But now the Montana is trying to get some revenge, and there's some armor piercing coming in, as well as those torpedoes. That Kagero just kept trying. So Killorn once again manages to avoid the torpedoes and gets himself into partial cover and partial safety behind the side of this island. And while it does look like he's taken a lot of damage here, remember, it's only really the armor-piercing damage that sticks. He can recover almost all of that fire and high explosive damage once his damage repair consumable comes off cooldown, and it's ready to go. And for the moment at least, the Montana, thirsty for revenge over there, can't actually see him. But that's going to change very, very quickly, as just before he fires the guns, he does get detected shuts out as the Montana disappears. And the fact that he got detected again tells us that either the Kagero is right up there in a direct line between himself and the Montana, or he's skirting around behind him and has just emerged on the other side of that island to the rear, but outside of detection range. So Kelowna's going to be paying attention to that, and the Montana, still spotted, has not learned his lesson and is still showing a large amount of skirt there. And you know what that is, boys and girls? Yep, that's a paddling. That's not bad going. He had to do 113,000 damage before he actually got his first kill in this game. The overwhelming majority of that damage, of course, was to the